everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3, where we are here with Rosetta and all of her very squeaky little puppies getting ready for a good night's sleep under the moonlight. It looks like all of the pups have gone ahead and feasted upon much of the elk we have already hunted down and trotted back with plenty to share. Oh geez, and Rosetta is really itchy now. Little Beaver is kind of wandering off, but I think everybody else is doing okay. So we can go ahead and have a good night's sleep. It doesn't look like the moon is bringing Rosetta any dreams tonight, but hopefully she will get all the rest she needs, because today, my friends, I do think that it is time to deal with all of the bugs that have started to plague our pack, and it might be time to go ahead and find a new home. Rosetta, having the terrible sense of direction that she does, might make that very challenging. But I think we might be able to go ahead and move to one of the dens around the lake if we end up shifting, because there's a few dens nearby and all of our food chunks would still be here, but I would really hate for them to be eaten by like all of the many crows who apparently are yelling at us up in the tree. Oh, but look, Rose Thorn's actually itchy too. Oh. And listen to the pups! They're just howling and having a good time. Oh my goodness. Alright, so how bad are the fleas after all? The flea problem actually went down! It was 66% just a second ago. Maybe sleeping outside the den is the way to go. And look at our pups! Most of them are over 13 pounds now, with itty-bitty little Rosebud kind of hanging in there. She's doing her best to catch up. I've been very pleased with Rosebud's growth, actually. And I wonder, maybe we'll go ahead and we'll have another nap and then we'll see how the flea problem is afterward. Because it looks like everybody is fed, just very itchy. And we might just be able to go ahead and have a nice day of kind of sleeping. Oh, there is a hawk. There is, no, it's not a hawk, thank goodness. It is a bald eagle. It was probably looking for fish, so we're probably okay. Alright, looks like everything is still mostly okay at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and have another nap. And we're gonna see if the pups are actually going to start putting on a little bit more weight now that Rosetta has decided that as long as she can see her beloved lake, and Troyus, of course, is right next to her, and, you know, if the fleas are itchy in the cave, then maybe we'll just sleep next to the lake. I really love how Rosetta has ended up becoming a lake wolf, which was not something I expected for her. Oh, and we need to go ahead and eat some food. It is finally time to go ahead and chomp down on these carcasses so that we can regurgitate all of this food for our pups. What was the growling about? Troyus, what was that about? That scared the heck out of me. Do we need to be worried about something? We've got our plastic cooler. I mean, for once, we're not actually being attacked by a whole bunch of the other wolves. Alright, we'll go ahead and feed the pups. And then maybe we'll go ahead and eat a couple of chunks of meat. And yeah, I do think that it might be time, actually, to scooch the pups over. And I think that's what Rosetta's been thinking about. But at the same time, I'm intrigued to see if they're actually really close to being ready. Alright, 13. Oh, almost 12 pounds on Rosebud! I think that we're getting a little bit closer for Rosebud, and she might be catching up with her siblings. Where is she? Oh, there she is! Rosebud, good job! Delphinium also wants some more food, so we'll go ahead and give him some food. Look at all the pretty colors our pups come in. And Rosethorn is just playing right under her mom. Rosebud's digging up a hole. Oh, you know, the nice thing about being able to move to a den where we could see things a little bit better would be being able to see our pups. Oh, Beaver! Being able to see them a little bit more clearly. I feel like you get to see a lot more of their personality when you move around now and then. Alright, are they doing good, actually? How's the flea problem? The flea problem went down a little bit more. Now it's just irritating instead of extremely severe. Well, with that in mind, and, I mean, we had our food. Troyus is getting a little hungry. The pups are almost all up above 12 pounds. Can I start bringing back, if we do one more nap, would we be able to start bringing back like actual food for them? I don't know. Maybe we need to do a little hunting. All right, everybody go in. Oh no, you don't. Oh my gosh. It's cougar time, you guys. I don't know why, but for some reason, like, we get attacked by so many cougars out here. Beaver, Bee, get inside! Come on, you two, get inside! Beaver, inside! Alright. Alright. Troyus is keeping an eye. The cougar gave up! Oh my gosh! And I can't help but feel like Rosetta would say that that's because we happen to have, like, the lake with us. And I just love how this generation of the Moon Pack has really started to value the lake so much. Like, Rosetta thinks that that is why her pups can be really safe. The lake is here to go ahead and protect them. I feel like the pups are kind of starting to believe that as well. And it's just so fascinating because I feel like she's had this life experience of being so much closer to all of the other wild animals instead of just the wolf packs than a lot of our previous. Alright, let's see, we're gonna chase after this cougar again. That's right, back into the lake you go. Yeah, I feel like she's had this great life experience of like really seeing how the lake is this nexus for all of the animals to come. And so she kind of sees life as a more interconnected web than some of the past packs where it was just all about wolves all the time. And now we have spooked the cougar across the lake. Pretty proud about that. Troyus, that was pretty awesome. Good job. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and give him a little face lick. There you go. It'd be fun if you could go ahead and like lick your puppies and play with them. That would definitely be a perk I would be very happy to have. But all right, the cougar has been spooked across the lake. So let's go ahead and see what today holds for us. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, the tiny lake pack thinks that they can just go ahead and like throw themselves in close to our territory. I don't think so. And apparently there is an elk herd somewhere around here, so let's actually chase back both of the scents. And we're gonna see where Rosetta's story is taking her. A couple of you guys actually left a comment in our previous video about how you've been watching Rosetta and Lark grow up in the previous generation, and that just moved my heart so much because that's what it's all about. Watching, is this some lunch? This may be some lunch. Watching as generation after generation of our wolves like grow up and change, and thinking back to Rosetta and the way that she was raised by Basil, and they were just out in the forest all the time, and the way Basil was really fighting to try to keep everybody alive. Lunch? Alright, you seem a little bit more unlucky. You aren't as unlucky as I was hoping, but Troyus is with us. Did we just chase off another cougar? I think there was another cougar who was just kind of minding their own business. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, Troyus, help out! Like, basking on some rocks. And Rosetta just showed up and, like, made it have a very bad day. Alright, probably a younger cougar. Oh, no, the fleas! The fleas! Very annoying fleas! Alright, come on, Troyus. Maybe that's why he wasn't helping us with the hunt. But see, I feel like we can get plenty of food when Rosetta controls the territory around the lake, which is probably just, you know, my imagination, or maybe her imagination. But come on, like, the animals all need to come down to go to the lakeside. They need to go ahead and feast. And also, I'm kind of amazed at the fact that Rosetta can take down, like, a completely healthy mule deer, no problem. And meanwhile, her cousin Lark is, like, almost dead because of a mule deer. Like, that was his adventure yesterday. But it has been so rewarding to watch their story continue to evolve together, you guys. That's what I love about doing this generational challenge with WolfQuest with all of you. Oh, that one deer is a little concerned about how the circumstances have changed for their friend, but that's how it goes sometimes. All right, let's go ahead and let Troyus have a lot to eat. Yeah, he's almost full actually, so I wonder, should we take any back? Maybe? Oh, hang in there, Rosetta. Oh, she's so itchy. And Troyus just wants to play all of the time, which cracks me up. But let's continue going a little bit to the north because there is the scent of some undesirables. Disposal wolves. Ha! Dispersal wolves. All right. There's also other wolves a little too close by. And they might get too close to our lake, which is just unacceptable. So we're gonna see what's going on a little bit to the north here. What's this? Another deer. All right. And we'll figure out when we... Oh, there's a nice river. Oh, see, this is more like the area where Rosetta grew up. And I think she just thinks lake life is best life. Oh, there's a den nearby? What? Oh my goodness. Well, that would definitely give her some ideas about maybe moving dens. But again, I think she thinks lake life is best life. And she wouldn't really have anything to do with a den that was this far north unless she absolutely had to. But yes, it has been so much fun. And let's just make sure that the Tiny Lake Pack knows that they're not invited around here. It has been so much fun to just watch as Rosetta changes and as she grows from the little wolf pup that she was into the strong matriarch of the Dark Moon Pack that she is. And I feel like she and Troyes have just brought so much playfulness and joy into the Dark Moon Pack that now they're not really as dark as they used to be, which is an excellent counterbalance. Here we go. Don't mind me. Yes! Wow, that's awesome! We actually just managed to take this area over no problem. Sweet! But I do feel like Rosetta and Troyes being so playful and just kind of staying in one place and not really fighting too much about territory. As long as the other wolf packs stay out of their territory, they seem to be okay with it, if not happy with it. Just like, whatever. They have the tiny lakes. We have the Great Lake. And it's just been so fun to see her bring something a little bit lighter and a little bit more... Oh, here's the tiny lake again! Haha! Doesn't look anything like our... Oh, look at Troyes! He's just going ahead and swimming around in it. Oh my gosh. See, these guys are such lake dogs. Alright, what do we have over here? Female dispersal wolf. Oh, it's a deer. There's a deer just swimming in circles. Interesting. Well, let's take over this tiny lake as well. Apparently there's a lot of dispersal wolves around here. And an elk herd. And we're just gonna casually take this over too. There we go. Here, we'll drop our chunk of meat for just a second. Do a little howling. The deer are scattered. Oh, that's a lightning struck tree right there. Alright, hang in there, Rosetta. Oh, she's got itches. Okay, itches could definitely get us in big trouble if the other pack decided to show up all of a sudden! What the heck? Who's this? Oh, it's a Crevice Lake male! But he's actually wounded and we just showed up in his territory like nobody's business and now he's running for his life. Alright, well... The other pack did show up all of a sudden and all it did was refresh Rosetta's confidence that we absolutely deserve this area. Nice! Alright, I think that would make Troyes pretty happy. We took over their tiny lake again! See? We don't need a huge territory. Oh, Troyes just ate our little snack. And he's having a great time. I think he feels extremely proud about this too. Yeah, with so many of our other packs, even with Lark, like constantly, okay, constant itchies are not fun. With so many of our other packs, and even with Lark, like there's constant friction and fighting in between the different territories. But I feel like with Rosetta, she just knows what she loves. She loves watching the sunset and the moon rise over her big lake. And she has named it Moon Lake in honor of her pack, of course. And now, it's just kind of defending that zone that she's really interested in. Troyes is chasing rabbits. The rabbits are also being chased by foxes. There's a bunch of bison. Bison, we're just gonna leave you be. And let's snag another little chunk of territory. I think somehow Rosetta's, like, whereas Lark has been able to defend his territory, mostly just because all of the other wolves have been hearing him howl and they think that his bark is much worse than his bite. Or excuse me, they think that his bite is much worse than it really is. They're constantly worried when they hear Lark howl with his distinctive howling. That's the guy who took down a moose after all. Which I still can't believe Lark did. I mean, he's so squishy. He was like one tripping over his own paws away from death when we did that too. He's always played it a little bit loose. But with Rosetta, she's just actually strong. A very, very strong wolf. And it makes me wonder what it would be like if we just continued to follow that strength, and which one of her pups might potentially be one of the stronger ones who could end up inheriting the dark pack. We're getting very close to starting to think about that, you guys. I'm hoping by the time that Chips and I actually leave for Yellowstone next month in a very, very, very careful trip that we are going to be going on. Oh, elk! I'm hoping that we'll actually be able to be on Generation 5 and halfway through our 10 Generation Legacy Challenge with our wolves. So alright guys, if you guys could, do please leave a like for Rosetta and Troyus, changing what it means to be a Dark Moon Pack wolf. We'll have to hunt those later. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.